Now to a coaching legend who holds the NCAA Division I record for most career wins and most national championships in women's basketball history. He's coached players like Sue Bird, Breanna Stewart, and Paige Beckers.
We're talking about UConn women's head coach Geno Auriemma, whose career and coaching personality are on full display in the new Apple TV three-part series. It's called The Dynasty. Here's a clip.
It's raining blue for Connecticut, title number 12.
I miss UConn, but I don't wish to go back.
I just question, did I even want to be there anymore?
What did we talk about, Paige?
He doesn't treat them like girls, more like soldiers at a boot camp.
It is worth it. All of it.
Do you understand the meaning of mental toughness?
When you're so results-driven, it can suck the joy out of the journey.
Winning a national championship is like a drug, and you desperately want another one. But then, when you lose,
Mississippi's ended the streak.
people rejoice in your misery.
Women's basketball was all about Pat Summitt and Tennessee. That's what fueled Coach. He was always pissed.
What the hell was that? And now put your hand up.
Dog, you need to chill out.
I mean,
Wow, dog, you need to chill out.
right?
Coach.
I'm watching you watch that trailer, and I'm trying to figure out what you were thinking watching them be so honest.
You ever been around that many women? You try to chill out. Come on, every day's a struggle, man. Every day's a struggle.
You got to laugh from all the cameramen because they're around
exactly.
us.
Yeah.
They know exactly what you're talking about.
Every day.
Well, you have had this illustrious career. I mean, it's not many coaches get shows called The Dynasty named after them. But early on, when somebody suggested you coach women's basketball, what was your response?
Exactly this. Why? Who in their right mind would coach women's basketball? Yeah. Now, this is the mid-'70s,
Yeah.
right? So there really was no opportunity. There was no treating it like a real sport even.
Yes.
So when my friend Jim Foster asked me to do it, I just kept saying no, 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 no. And then when I did it, it kind of changed my perception of all of that.
And it's helped change the perception. I mean, you have helped, and your team have helped change the perception of women athletes, of women in sports. Look at these great, incredible athletes that have played for you.
Yeah, and I think one of the things we said was I'm not going to disrespect them by walking in there and coaching them like they're girls.
Yeah.
Like any day, hey, you throw like a girl. Hey, you play like a girl. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, now, there isn't that anymore. Now there's just you're an athlete.
Yes.
And you should be treated like an athlete.
Yes.
You deserve that kind of respect.
And they want it in many ways. It's so interesting. I was reading when I was preparing for you, and somebody said that when you talk to them sometimes, one player said it's like you speak to their soul. What does that mean to you? And how do you balance speaking to their soul, but then also you're still a coach. You have to be nurturing.
Well, you
in some
definitely
ways.
can be hard on some of your players.
Yeah. How do you?
Yeah.
What do you click on in your mind to do that?
Maybe when I came over from Italy, I didn't speak the language. So I learned everything by watching and paying attention and try to read people. So when I talk to my players, I already have a relationship with them. I've recruited them. I've been around them. And now I think I know what drives them, what motivates them, why they really came to Connecticut.
Yeah.
And I try to tap into that. This is why you came here. And what are you afraid of? They're afraid of failure.
Yeah.
So once we bring all that out into the open, now we can talk about how do we get to where you want to go. That's the reason you came here.
Hearing you say that, I think sometimes we underestimate even just the power of coaching.
Yeah.
It's more than just the X's and O's, and you do this position and you go there. Like, it's the psychology of it is a huge part of it, isn't it?
Any teacher, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had any coach? I told one of the people a quick story. I came out one day, my daughter was playing high school basketball, and she's doing this thing, and her name's Jenna, and she's like this. And I go out there and I go, what are you doing? She goes, my coach doing it. I said, well, I think if you did it this way, it might help you. She goes, my coach told me to do it this way, all right? All right. And I just walked away. I said, what do I know?
You know what? I like a strong Jenna.
Right? So I think coaches, teachers, we have a tremendous impact, maybe more than we realize on young people.
WNBA is having this incredible moment, again, with help of you all setting the stage for women's sports, but it is seeped in controversy. There's a lot of conversation around sort of the differences between players. What do you make of all that?
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame because for years we've wanted more attention paid to women's sports.
Yeah.
Craved the attention, wanted it, deserved it.
Yes.
And it never came to the extent that it is today.
Right.
And now the attention, unfortunately, is on the wrong things.
Yes.
So they need to figure out a way to bring the attention back to the incredible young players that have come into the league, the incredible teams that are in the league,
Yes.
the level of play, how much it's changed. Like, let's talk about the game instead of these hypothetical things that may or may not happen down the road. Let's get back to the game.
Yes.
You know, I have a thing in Connecticut. If it doesn't impact winning, I don't want to talk about it.
Ooh.
So what's this have to do with winning?
Yeah, like when there's drama and other things like that.
I agree. And the athleticism is so intense. They're so good.
Yes,
That's what we need to be talking about.
They're so good.
Let me ask you about last season. You've talked about it before, but in this platform for viewers who may not have heard, you guys lost to South Carolina, and there was a tense exchange between you and Coach Don Staley. What happened there? And can you, because here's the thing, we just showed that picture. You know, I didn't keep up with it, so all I know is the next day on my feed, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And the way it works, this person says this person says that, but now we have you here.
Ooh.
What happened, and then how's your relationship now?
No, our relationship's fine. I mean, you know, we talked about it afterwards, and two incredibly
dynamic, passionate,
All
the both of you guys.
aggressive
Yeah.
competitors.
Yeah.
Right? We both want the same things. And I was upset about something that happened before the game, and I picked the wrong place, the wrong time to vent my frustration.
Yeah.
Okay? So, totally blew it on my part.
Yeah.
And like what's happened in WNBA, all of a sudden everyone
That
took
becomes
it
the story.
to a million different places. Oh my God, look at what this guy's doing to that poor one. La 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 la. And you know, it's unfortunate that it can't just be, hey, there's two competitors going at it. It can't be, that's just a foul.
Yeah.
Everything's become, there's got to be meaning behind
Polarized.
that.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to take a side.
Yes.
How about you just react to what you just saw?
Yeah.
All right, move on.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the ladies of the WNBA can come out with some kind of campaign. Because
I like it.
I do. Look at me. I have no kind of what do I know? But I think you're right. They don't do this a lot of times with the NBA.
Yeah.
But with the women, it just turns into such drama.
Did you feel like you needed to apologize?
Yeah, I do. And I did. I did.
And
'Cause
that's
I think you do. I
a
think
good
you have to.
example for your players, too.
Yeah.
Well, parents, you know, it's like sports these days for kids, the industrialized sports complex is kind of wild compared to when you're Jenna and the two of us were growing up.
Yeah.
What's your advice to parents who have child athletes?
I think they want it so bad for their kids.
Yes.
They feel like if I don't do everything I possibly can, I'm failing my children. When really, they didn't do that for you when you were a kid.
Exactly.
They let you figure things out.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we take away their ability to fail.
Yes.
And learn from that.
Exactly.
And figure out, hey, let's make our own rules. Let's get 5 kids out of here. No, I'm going to make the rules for you.
Yeah.
Give them something that they own.
Yeah.
That's theirs, and they'll go with it. We want to be able to push them into the direction we want them to go. And then they're 15 years old and they're sick of it.
It's taking the fun out of it.
Yeah.
And there's no fun.
Yeah.
When you're being judged every day at that age, then
much.
the only thing that matters is the result.
Yeah.
And that result will never be good enough for some people.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, wait, really quickly before you leave us. We've been talking a lot on this show about a lot of us have the fall scaries, right? It's like summer's over for a lot of folks. It's about to be over. And the adults who are watching are they have a little bit of anxiety,
They say
dread.
August is like the Sunday of the week, you know?
Exactly.
It's the Sunday.
It's the Sunday. We're all like, oh,
So
no.
if you're a coach and you can speak to our souls collectively, what would you say to get us motivated to start with a new oomph? You
For
know
the
what I
fall.
mean? For the fall, and not to be like,
We want a pep talk.
Not to dread it.
Coach Geno, we need a pep talk.
on.
Okay,
Seriously?
let's go. Yes.
How can two people this accomplished need a pep talk? You should be giving me a pep talk. Listen, this is how you need to deal with these women today. Yeah? I would say, you know, like during the summer, you had a great time.
Yeah.
And you did a lot of fun things.
Yes, we did, Coach Geno.
And the reason why you did those things is because you needed.
Yes, Coach Geno.
Well, now you got to change clothes because it's going to be a little bit colder.
Yeah.
Well, now you need to change back into
It's time to uniform.
Business mode.
Yeah.
Business mode? You need business from us, Coach Geno?
We need you guys to do the business, man, and do it right.
Okay.
There's
Yes,
a lot of
Coach.
people here counting on you guys.
Oh.
And you always deliver.
Oh, Coach Geno! Like, put me in, Coach!
I've never been able to say that. Put me in, Coach.
Yes,
My
no, me
little
neither.
4'11" self, it's never
We're not
happened.
athletes. But we love you, Coach Geno. This
you.
documentary is so interesting. It's quite an arc. It's really honest and vulnerable on your part.
I hope so.
Something tells me you're just yourself all the time.
That's good and bad. But, I've been fortunate to have a lot of unbelievable players play for me. You don't get to where we've gotten as a program, as a university, without some incredible, incredible people who then went on and were just as incredible, if not more, in the WNBA and at the Olympics and post their playing careers. So I'm just really proud of every one of them that ever came through Storrs, Connecticut.
Well, you're able to coach us whenever you want. The Dynasty, UConn Huskies, premieres Friday, August 21st on Apple TV. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.